Would you like to know a simple trick to quickly improve the effectiveness of your data analytics function? It's not always easy to do, but I can guarantee that it works if you really commit to doing it. And it works in other aspects of business and life too, if you want to give it a go. Step 1, ask yourself the question, if there was one thing that I could stop or get out of with the gift of hindsight, what would that be? Step 2, stop it or get out of it as quickly as possible. And that's it. You can, of course, make a list of things you want to stop rather than just identify one thing, but it's always good to just identify a priority and focus on it until it's done before moving on to anything else. That might sound easy, but it often isn't. I bet you could think of a few things that you would stop right now if you had a choice. So why are you still doing them? Maybe stopping them just doesn't seem like a priority, or the effort involved seems too much to make it worthwhile. It might be time to rethink. The act of stopping things that are driving cost and waste is almost always worth investing time into. It's amazing how it can create some space for so much more productivity and success, and sometimes without even needing to start anything new. A common example I've seen is where a new data platform has been in development hell for a long time, has received a lot of financial investment, but it's either not delivering or is driving more problems than it solves. But where senior management are resistant to cut their losses and do something different despite the spiraling costs, the fear of losing face is very real and could drive some pretty dysfunctional behaviour. Another common one is where a process has been implemented where your team is committed to someone, such as a regulator or some senior stakeholder, that whatever it's there for would be done. But in practice, it's just a massive drain on time and not adding any real value. Stopping it will take some time explaining, and you may face resistance. But the minute you do, you'll free up all of that wasted time and energy to focus on other things. Or it could be something even more challenging, like a third-party contract, which you would never have got into if you'd known how it was going to pan out. Or worse, a person in your team who just isn't performing. Each of these is going to be difficult to admit and even more difficult to resolve, but it's an amazingly fast and effective way to drive improvements if you're honest about the problem and tackle it head on. The impact of costly wasted effort is far broader than just the time and energy spent on that wasted thing. It often has a knock-on impact to various other things. When was the last time you considered what you could stop to be able to go faster?